Are you ready?
Welcome back on InterFace Gambia TV. I'm your presenter Lamin, Jammeh, on my special show called the Jollof Show. We're back again. It's 2019. I would like to say a very big thank you to all the followers of InterFace Gambia TV and of course the supporters of the Jollof Show. A very big thank you and a very special happy new year coming from myself, the producer, and the whole of the team of InterFace Gambia TV, and of course from Ben TV as well. Today I've got a very special guest. Yes, when I say a special guest, people want to know what it is, man. I've got a man that brought difference to rap music when it comes to Senegalese rap music and of course Senegambian rap music as well. He's nobody else but he's going to be called Fata, El Presidente. The man himself all the way from the US, you know, he's based in the US now, we all know that. He's doing his work out there. It's a pleasure to have him in London here and of course to have him on my show. Brother Fata, how are you?
Hey, what's up, man?
It's good, yo. It's good to see you, my brother.
Always pleasure.
Listen,
man.
Thanks for coming to the show, man.
Pleasure,
it's a pleasure. It is a pleasure to come and have you on my show today.
Hey, fellas, man. My new up, everybody, each and every one. So I'm here.
Thank you very much. Brother Fata, let's go into the music scene.
Yeah.
Tell us, if someone wants to know Fata, how did Fata came into the music industry?
Wow, that's gonna be like that might take me a while to just explain all of that thing, but you know, the main thing that you gotta know is this is somebody's just made himself from scratch.
That's right.
So because I came from Saint Louis, because I'm born and raised in Saint Louis, in that West Coast and
Senegal, yeah.
And been struggling, and I can tell till now, not very well understood as a innovator, as somebody who wanted to be different all the time. So I really started with the gangster hip hop.
Right.
So that's how the people just start knowing me, and therefore when I just started with my crew,
So you started with a crew called CVV. Right, okay.
So we was like we were dressing on stage like prisoners and stuff. We got handcuffs on our hands. That was a very nice and different concept. Never happened in Senegal. We took like the best album of that year, 2001. 2001.
Yeah.
And right after that, I started just getting features with Vivian, Omar Penn. That's what opened my music up. So there. I started going in solo. My first album solo was dropped in 2005. That I did it with the Rough Riders.
Rough Riders, yeah.
So there,
we're gonna come to that because there is something interesting.
That would make Fata, a little bit. I like controversies. I like bringing things because I'm innovating, so that it all comes together.
Right.
Yeah, that's what.
We're gonna come to that because that is something that you took Senegalese music to a different. You hit it back and take it across the Atlantic also to the US. But El Presidente, that's a unique name. What brings the word El Presidente?
El Presidente, it's like the same way I wanted people to just discover my things to be different, because like I said, I thought like way earlier that I understood that I'm kind of very difficult to understand in the music, so I wanted to be myself, and in the way of the way of write my lyrics, even though by that time in Senegal all the rappers just wanted to do next levels, rhyme after rhymes and stuff. Even though my styles of lyrics was kind of different, the topics that I was just talking to either. So I'm saying this is a different way but this is my way. So I call it, I must be the president of this way. So I'm El Presidente.
El Presidente. Wow, interesting, quite interesting. You know, Fata, I've been following you a lot, you know, and I've seen a lot of your music videos as well. But you came and brought something different to Senegalese rap music, which I thought was needed. You brought that little bit of mbala that belongs to Senegambia and Senegal. At the time, most of the rappers came very arrogant and unsupporting to your idea, but now today I've seen that they've embraced it. Had it been they've embraced those days, you would have put the Senegalese or Senegambian music right on top, because we've known that now this yeah, we've seen that now Nigerians have stole the music platform or the music market when it comes to Senegal or when it comes to Africa. Why do you think that people didn't support the idea at the time?
You know, it's like maybe sometimes I was going too fast just because I traveled a lot.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I think we was there earlier. Senegalese hip hop was there because we used to be like one of the #1 in Africa.
That's true.
And like I said, we had the only group artists of hip hop that been signed into the big major labels, like Island Records and PMG, like the RG,
BPS, yeah.
So, and the new generation did not follow the legacy and just put it on the map, just because if there's some other rappers, which was like one of the pioneers of the hip hop too, that was really bringing a new flavor of hip hop, which is really gangster, but they did not communicate well for those followers, for this upcoming generation to understand that it was only music. So we all need to respect each other. So that new flavor of music that broke down everything. Older generation of like Dariji PBS, which was called Rapajo.
Rapajo, yeah.
So that would just bring the whole feelings down, so people get, you know, stuck out of the game. Like the followers, the girls, women who supposed to like the music, they all getting far from here, from the hip hop. So that's what really affected the hip hop and the whole in the world. So, but when on that time, I think it was the right time for me to tell them, yo, let's just get word, because this is music. Or even we doing gangster hip hop or whatever, this is music. So we need to mix everything together to get a very good industry. So there, you know, people start saying shit.
Yeah, I know. People start saying a lot of things, you know. I mean, necessarily a rapper just bringing Bala into the rap scene, because they wanted to do it in a very way of gangster, and Senegal is not ready for this kind of music, because it involves a lot of things, a lot of madness, a lot of craziness. And I believe that if you're a leading role model in the music or whatever you want to do in life, I think you should set good example. But I also think that you didn't push forward a little bit to put your stand to say, hey, listen, this is my culture, I'll take it and mix it with what I've got here to sell it out. I think that's the problem as well.
Yeah, but because I've traveled earlier to understand, I've been in America way earlier to understand how they're doing the music. I didn't want it to be a follower, so I wanted to bring my own flavor, my own spirit. So that's what made me comfortable when I came back home, to let them know, yo, let's do our thing, because this thing came and belonged to us. So we need to just promote it on a different way. So the same way when I just saw American artists just laying on our African rhythms, they feel very comfortable on it. So I was very sure and even, you know, very clear in my mind, telling them, yo, this is how we gotta do it. So it was kind of hard for them to take it, because, you know, we all know the influences that American hip hop has in our generation.
Yeah.
So they all want to follow it without knowing it. They want to sing it without knowing the lyrics. They don't. They want to. And they can't even read the American lyrics without knowing or understanding the context of their lyrics. So which is kind of confusing. So that's why I want to make things clear in my mind and for the people that I'm talking with to understand what am I here for.
Wow. to understand why he was doing that is something very important. Mr. Fata, so how do you see the Senegalese hip-hop scene going now? There's a lot of rappers coming here and there, because now they've gone back to embrace your own style.
Yes.
What you wanted to happen, because looking at it today, we'll take Afrobeat for instance, right? The Nigerians have brought something different into the music scene. So now that the Senegalese are going back and embracing what you were trying to sell to them or sell to the whole world, how do you feel about that?
What's funny is that I get more respect to my Gambian fellows.
Thank you, Gambia. Yo, what's up?
Yeah, to be honest, man, my great people came from Gambia. One of my best friends are Gambians, to be honest.
Wow.
And so, which means like they give me that respect from scratch. They've been seeing somebody doing things and they respect it properly. So which is music.
We will come back to that, because I've seen you've done a lot of collaborations as well with Gambians.
I did a lot of things in and also in my own country. So I did not have that respect. They didn't pay it back, but I see it. So everybody's seeing it. Whenever they go in shows, TVs or whatever, they tell them, yo, even if you don't say it out of hip hop, the host gonna tell them, yo, this is Fata's game.
That's right.
You know what I mean? So which is funny, because you know, the hip hop, you know, needs to get respect each other for the legacy to be well respected.
That's true.
So I think it's kind of funny, but what I was just telling them that most of the artists that they doing it didn't accept it.
That's true.
I'm seeing it like way back. I'm seeing them doing it, they get it, like more fusion in the hip hop. So, but I would be like, no matter for me to be saying or noticing my name or whatever, but the main thing is for a new generation to understand that we need to be ourselves, but not Americans. So that's what I just can take from it.
The new generation to understand that we need to be ourselves and sell our culture and not to be like Americans. Now, where are you trying to put the Senegalese or Senegambian rap music now that everybody's embracing this kind of style of music that you adopted at a very early age? Now, where do you want to go with the next step?
Yeah, it's just this. So I'm trying to, one of the reasons why I'm traveling a lot is trying to get the contacts, trying to get people that can just, you know, lift up the music, because you know, we all of us know there are no music industry in Africa no more. There is no major labels that come and taking artists like they were doing way back. So we need to go get it. So therefore, we definitely need to go and just see the people, just to let them understand what's going on, or just trying to get more features like the Nigerians or like the other ones doing.
Yeah.
They're doing it from scratch to start building everything in their own ground, and then people get love to it. So I think it's all matters of promotion.
Yeah.
So we all need to do that, and we expect it from our host, our people to start
supporting. Yeah.
That's how Nigerians was doing it.
Wow. And what were your biggest inspirations of writing songs based on the context that you were writing your songs on? What really was inspiring you to write those songs purely based on the context that you were writing your songs on?
Because when I see the Americans and I hear their lyrics, I really don't even take time to get it by heart, because I'm saying always, like, we have different cultures.
That's true.
We have the same genesis. So we share something for real, which is the hip hop. So everybody got his own culture.
That's true.
So therefore, I knew we got a lot to say about our own Senegalese and African cultures. So that's what we need to be. That's what we need to promote. So that's what I'm doing. I always talk about, you know, the love, the type of love that we have, the type of spirit, gangster or whatever love spirit that we have in the music. So it's kind of whole different with Americans in the hip hop. So that's what we have to promote. So when I talk about birthday, in my country, there is another way to celebrate it.
That's true.
Which is kind of different to like the Americans. And when I talk about naming ceremonies or whatever, we got a different way to celebrate it. When it comes to suffer, we get a lot of different ways suffering in Africa, which is not like Americans. So,
that's true.
So I think like there are a lot of things to say with that. So that's what inspired me. I always can take a topic from...
We'll take a short break there and then we'll come back with your man here, El Presidente.
Yo, this one for a blessed Gambia. The more we work together, the more we celebrate. The more we come together, the more we celebrate. Come on, let's get together. There's a place I love to be. The Gambia, the Gambia.
Mbokki Sénégal mbokki Europe li de neexatina waaye yónnee lu tolloog 1000 livres fii ci Sénégal te doo si fay dara say waa kër wala say xarit mën nañu récupérer xaalis bi si bépp point wari installer sa application TapTap Send ci sa Play Store wala sa LP Store wóor na gaaw na te yomb na jëfandikoo gaawal gaaw installer te utiliser sa application TapTap Send sa yónnee bu njëkk gagné lu tolloog 5 livres ak code bii di Jollof TapTap Send application bi ñëpp taamu.
A date for your diary, Gambian Fashion and Exhibition Weekend. Designers are welcome to register interest. It's all about raising awareness of the fantastic work being done in our community.
Award night, fashion night and exhibition of top class only. This event is sponsored by Gam Designers UK.
Our coast is home to many fishing villages, and when the boats come in, the whole beach explodes into life. But if relaxation is more your style, we have that too. There's miles and miles of soft golden coastline just waiting to be discovered. How about a round of golf? There are a number of quality courses around the coast. If you like to fish, both the river and the sea offer some great sport fishing for experts and beginners alike. After a busy day, relax in one of our peaceful spas and let your body and soul unwind. There is a secret island far downstream the River Gambia. If you're very lucky, you can catch a glimpse of man's closest relative, the chimpanzee, in the wild.
Welcome to the exquisite, luxurious Haven Residence. It's beautiful, residential, gives you all the serenity that you would ask for, and it's also private. We have furnished luxurious units, which has all the functionalities that you will expect from your home. Our unfurnished unit you can utilize and furnish at your taste for those who will come and become a resident. The kitchen is fitted, including a laundry machine to do your personal washing. We have flexible options of long and short-term stay with complimentary internet access for our short-term guests. Availability of a standby generator for constant electricity flow. 24-hour security service ranging from CCTV surrounding the property. From the rooftop, you can lounge, enjoy the tranquility, the environment, you can see the ocean. Come join us at the Haven Residence, a place of serenity, tranquility, a place that you can call home away from home. Brought to you by Uniglo Properties.
Mind the Gap. The face of Gambia worldwide is coming to promote Destination Gambia with a difference to the world through InterFace Gambia TV 2018. The Gambia Shako Shakanamrek. This tour is sponsored by Gambia Chamber of Commerce Industry, Gambia Tourism Board, Senegambia Beach Hotel, Gambia Hotel Association, Mr. Young's Dabor, Mr. Jamil Tarawale, LLB, Honorable Solicitor, Northern Garden Security Limited, Yaye Instant Money Transfer Services Limited, and TJ Fit and Healthy International. With us, the Gambia Shako Shakanamrek.
American, this is how we see things. That's why when you sit with American discussing, you guys can keep talking the whole year without getting. They might understand you, but you gotta understand that you're teaching them a lot of things because they don't know about what's happening overseas.
Talking about Americans, you've done a lot of collaborations. Now, how did you manage to get into collaboration with Rockefeller?
The Rough Riders.
Yeah, Rough Riders, rather.
Yeah, it was from a friend of mine. Let's say 6'4". 6'4". He's one of the pioneer. He used to be like the right hand of D. D is the boss of the Rough Riders.
Rough Riders, okay.
He's Senegalese, 6'4". So
he's Senegalese.
He's Senegalese. So once I was hosted a radio show in Senegal, so I always get somebody calling me, yo man, why never you put the Rough Riders on the show? So I'd be like, I don't have them CDs. So he'd be like, okay, when you get off, come home so I can. The way he talked to me, I knew, you know, this one is maybe somebody who can just help for getting them CDs or whatever. So I get to his career and he tell me, yo, this is some t-shirts, some hairs, so you can just use it when promoting the brand. I'll be like, okay, so once I come to New York, I will call you. So that's how it goes. So when I came to New York, I call him, he'd be like, come join me, I'm in the studio. And when I get there, I see all of them niggas, EVE, DMX, you know, it was back in 2003.
That was a heavy one, you know, and it went really big as well, you know, it went really big. You had DMX and all this.
Yeah. I'm still getting the same contact with him. Even when I just woke up today, I got his message,
wow.
You know, wishing me a happy New Year. So I'm working for my next album to come, like the Global Citizen one.
Just keep it right now, because we're going to talk about that.
I might have some names from Rough Riders.
Rough Riders coming, yeah.
Or whatever.
Wow.
I was telling you, like, I get the same contact that we had.
So you still keep the same contact, knowing the fact that now you live in the US, Mr. Fata, El Presidente, I'll call you. Because you just proved that you're the president, seriously, when it comes to the rap music. No, for real. Collaboration still. You've done few collaborations with Gambian artists. How do you see the rap music in the Gambian industry?
Yeah, man, it's taking over, honestly, man. You know, they all come with the skills, you know, the styles, the language. I can just they got things that you cannot teach to an artist.
Why?
So they got it already. Because I think it's the first thing is like the English influence in the music. Cause, you know,
that's true.
That is something big that they have already. So even when I go to Gambia, I used to, whenever I go to Gambia, I used to go to wow clubs, like very straight.
To the Gambia street, yeah, straight.
Because I live it. Because when I'm saying, in West Africa, there's the only place that I can go and feel comfortable, like, I get that, you know,
because you're home. You're home.
That's what I'm saying.
You're home.
Because Senegal, you know, they always going out, but wanted to hide things and trying to play sometime, you know what I mean, like to hide themselves. But when it comes to the music, it's the game, so you gotta live it.
That's true.
You always need to be around that type of thing. So
that's true.
That's what happens. So that's what Gambians are living. So
now the reason
that musically that just give you a little bit influence too. So that's what I'm seeing when I hear some like G Boy Viper, when I saw him on
ST,
the ST,
he's heavy, he's small.
I'm like,
all of them.
Skills, man. They're killing it. They're killing it. So
Badibunka, Mandimori, Jalimari, all of these big boys.
And you know what's funny? I always like keep talking with them.
Yeah,
and we always talking like brothers, so we are.
Now the reason I'm saying that, Mr. Farah, is because what I saw in the Gambia, because I was in the Gambia a couple of weeks ago to promote something different, you know, with these same TV station here, InterFace Gambia TV. But what it is, what you embrace when you were starting your music, that's what I saw my Gambian brothers are doing out there. They're bringing the culture into the music. And that's something that I know you will have some advice for them out there to try and keep that, because they're selling out what belongs to us. At the same time, they're rapping, but they're selling out what belongs to us.
You know, that a little bit example that I have for it is, you know, G. He's like a cousin, like my best friend, John. Is G's
cousin,
direct, let's say, nephew. And we did a track way earlier from a big friend of mine. Like I said, Issei.
Right.
He's one of the pioneers of the music.
Music in the Gambia, yeah.
So that time, G was like straight gangster and hip, like straight.
Yeah, just into the gangster.
Like that too. But what I'm saying is, that time was like really gangster when I heard that mixtapes that he did and stuff. But the first thing he did with Jammeh was that the hit.
Yeah.
It was the hit.
Yeah.
So that song had like very Mala influences, very
something Gambian.
Something Gambian.
Or Senegambian, I would say. Yeah.
So that's what's very important, and I think that all that time that all Gambians keep doing that, from the beat makers like JLI.
Yeah.
I got a new song coming out. It's made by JLI.
Wow.
Hakim. The first thing that just took over worldwide is the song that I did with Vivian.
Vivian, yeah. Ian Pakoti.
Yeah, R.I.P.
Pakoti, R.I.P. yo.
And that one was made by Hakim.
Hakim.
You know Hakim?
Yeah, Hakim and the brothers. You know you know one thing, the boys, yeah. One thing about those boys, Presidente, when they came to Africa, they first lived in the Gambia.
And then Yusuf brought them.
And then Yusuf took them from the Gambia because they didn't have the help and they didn't see exactly what they wanted to do in the Gambia, which was there, but people didn't support it. Yeah, you see, people didn't support it at that time.
Yeah, you see, but I think he helps a lot the Gambian music.
Oh yeah, he done, yeah.
Because he didn't understand what he needs to do in the game. So he the one who understood way earlier the mix of the hip hop of Mala. So
to bring it in.
The track that I told you is like 2001. That time, none of the artists in Senegal or whatever, Gambian or West Africa.
This is why we're talking about it today.
Yeah. So that the song that influenced all the generation.
That's true.
Like Vivian, Pakoti, and Fata.
Yeah, that was a heavy one. I remember that tune. That was a heavy one,
Yeah. That was really a big song.
Cool. So what would you say is the biggest change now when it comes to Senegambian or Senegalese rap music? What would you say is the biggest change now?
The biggest change is somehow good, but at the same time not that good as well. Because when I see for the new generation, like the other rappers that I was just naming earlier, they talking to a very small generation.
Younger one.
The younger one. So when it comes to the shows, you only see very young people, which is sometimes a little bit not that bad, but it's scary. Because what I say is we need to talk to our generation. We guys need to have the same language. So you among my people, you among my public. So my goal is to get you in my shows.
That's true.
The problem in Senegal, in West Africa, is people get grown early. They say they act like the hip hop or this music, street music is like for the kids.
Kids, yeah.
So they don't come and do shows. But when I come to America, I always see big men going to the shows.
Yeah, because
now when I see the shows in Senegal or West Africa, I always see kids in front of me, which is scary.
It is.
Which is scary. So which means like the artists get old earlier.
So do you want to say that maybe the rap music is dying out quickly, or they're not passing out the correct message that you used to do, or the light of PBS and Dara J and the last used to do, because they were pushing out a message that was educating people and at the same time showcasing what belongs to us as Africans, as Senegalese, as Gambians, But nowadays rappers, like you said, too much of gangster, but now they're changing it, if you want to agree with me, they're changing it a little bit.
I think we have that gap between us and the public.
Yeah.
So like yesterday, I saw on TV on the medias. Anyway, Darji was performing to a big hotel like a gala, and which is good.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I always want them to get the show with the public so that
to get connected.
To get connected with that same generation. Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. There is a gap between us to the new generation because of lack of artists that still dropping albums, you know, doing shows and being here, doing videos and stuff. They always, most of them, like I don't even see a lot of the generation with that I was sharing the hip hop to earlier. So I don't even see them anymore.
Wow, he doesn't even see the generation that he used to share the same platform, used to do the same thing. We'll take a short break there and then we'll come back with your man here, El Presidente, the man that's going to tell you everything about Senegambian rap music. I'm your presenter, Lamin, Jammeh, on my special show called The Jollof Show. Stay tuned, I'll be back with you shortly.
mbokki Sénégal mbokki Europe lii de neexatina waaye yónnee lu tolloog 1000 livres fii ci Sénégal te doo si fay dara say waa kër wala say xarit mën nañu récupérer xaalis bi si bépp point wari installer sa application TapTap Send ci sa Play Store wala sa LP Store wóor na gaaw na te yomb la jëfandikoo gaawal gaaw installer te utiliser sa application TapTap Send sa yónnee bu njëkk gagné lu tolloog 5 livres ak code bii di Jollof TapTap Send application bi ñëpp taamu.
A date for your diary, Gambian Fashion and Exhibition Weekend. Designers are welcome to register interest. It's all about raising awareness of the fantastic work being done in our community.
Award night, fashion night and exhibition of top class only. This event is sponsored by Gam Designers UK.
Welcome to the exquisite, luxurious Haven residence. It's beautiful, residential, gives you all the serenity that you would ask for, and it's also private. We have furnished luxurious units, which has all the functionalities that you will expect from your home. Our unfurnished unit you can utilize and furnish at your taste for those who will come and become a residence. The kitchen is fitted, including a laundry machine to do your personal washing. We have flexible options of long and short-term stay with complimentary internet access for our short-term guests. Availability of a standby generator for constant electricity flow. 24-hour security service ranging from CCTV surrounding the property. From the rooftop, you can lounge, enjoy the tranquility and the environment. You can see the ocean. Come join us at the Haven Residence, a place of serenity, tranquility, a place that you can call home away from home. Brought to you by Uniglo Properties.
Yo, this one for a blessed Gambia. The more we work together, the more we celebrate. The more we come together, the more we celebrate. Come on, let's get together. There's a place I love to be. The Gambia, the Gambia.
Hello, welcome back onto InterFace Gambia TV. I'm your presenter, Lamin, Jammeh, on my special show, The Jollof Show. This one is a special New Year's show with my man here, Fata, El Presidente. We're talking about music, you know. He took the different step when it comes to Senegambian rap music. He brought something different, which is now used today in the Senegambian rap music, which is bringing the culture into the rap music and trying to promote and sell it back to the people. El Presidente.
Yes, sir.
Good. It's always good to have you, man. Seriously, it's a pleasure to have you on the show here today, man. Going still, what are your greatest professional achievement when it comes to rap music or Senegambian rap? Because I've seen that you've done a lot of collaboration, which is going to be my next question to you.
Let's say the first, like I did a big show that I called the Revolution Act 1, the first act that I had all the big names, let's say, to just celebrate. Like Yusulu, Ismail Allo, Omar Penn, they all was on the stage. So that was like crazy. Me as my humble self, so get all of them on stage. It was really awesome for my career. That was like the great time. And also the first single that I just dropped for my upcoming album is like with Baba Mal that I did it. It's called Marriage. So there is so many big things that I had already. So I think those are the big times that you really
Great, great. Now that we know that you live in the States, you doing your music there, or do you live in the States permanently?
I got my family out there, but I'm still just moving back and forth.
Back and forth.
Senegal to just, like I said, to go get it. And to try to just continue the music, promoting myself in the country to Senegal. So whenever I drop something, I will go back home to take time to just promote it on TV, get a couple of shows to just make people.
So you're trying to hit two markets at the same time. You're hitting the Senegalese market, and then of course you're hitting the US market as well. But the good thing with that, hitting the US market, you know, I just saw one of your clips just recently, quite recently, which is, you know, with one of these American rappers, Big Cam.
Big Cam, yeah.
Yeah. So tell me about that.
Yeah. I got let's say a friend of mine, like, which called Mula. He's a Mauritanian.
Okay.
He's been in America for so long, but he's a producer too. He's the producer of that artist, Big Cam.
Big Cam.
So, and we did a collaboration that called United.
Right. Okay.
And so we got a lot of things going on with it. So we just and we've been recording a lot of songs, and then we decided to just drop an EP for the 5 tracks that we drop and do a video in Vegas.
So that clip was shot out in Vegas.
Yeah, and we about to just do all the stuff, put it in a bag and bring it to West Africa as a project too. So we're working on a project to get them in Senegal too.
To get the whole rap and the whole family to be in Senegal.
I did something with another artist called Silk. Mr. Silk. He's like Dunjairo's
kind of type.
Grand type.
Oh wow, okay.
And he's born and raised in America, but he's a very good artist too. And they always connect to me in the gram. So we finally did something very nice and do the video and stuff. And so I did a lot of features in America. Sometimes they're Americans, sometimes they're Senegalese.
Senegalese born Americans. Okay, that's cool. That's cool.
Yeah. Even in England, I got some people that I'm working with. So one of the reasons that I'm here. So an artist like which is he lives in Manchester. Say.
He's a Gambian or?
No, he's not a Gambian.
Okay, all right. Okay, he's British. Yeah, that's cool.
We're about to do the collaboration next week, inshallah.
Brilliant. I wish you good luck to that. Let's talk about this new album you're talking about. So you've got a new album coming out soon.
Yeah.
Right.
It's supposed to get dropped in this 2018, and I was in.
That's gone now.
And yeah, it's gone now. But in between, I was like, dama génnoon benn expression bu bees in 2018. It was like.
mooy lan mooy expression bi.
Foog raa yi jóg.
Foog raa yi jóg. That means 2018 we need to straighten up the lines. 2018 foog raa yi jóg.
I did a lot of stuff in between. I dropped new videos and stuff.
Yeah.
But still, that album supposed to get dropped. But I'd be like, okay, but before we get out of 2018,
yeah,
I gotta just get them something. So there, where I just drop a new mixtape, let's say an EP.
Okay.
5 tracks.
So how many tracks you go on these? 5 tracks.
5 tracks.
Okay.
EP, so
yeah.
Modern Journey, man. It's in iTunes and everywhere.
Right.
On the whole platforms.
And what's the name of this album?
Modern Journey.
Modern Journey, man. Check it out in all platforms. He says, you know, iTunes and everywhere.
Yeah, everywhere.
Right?
So I did 3 new videos of them, and you get drop on January with Benda Anatana.
Okay.
And léegi nag si looloo tax pour mu gën a mën a may ma temps pour ma mën a génne suma album yi.
Okay.
2019.
So 2019, you'll be dropping this new album.
We made this my first stop on Instagram. I wrote like 2019 foog nag raa ju force.
Par la force.
Par la force.
Force, yo.
And the first comment that I have was like that I wrote like 2019 foog raa ju.
Yeah. We must straighten up these lines, you know.
This is what happened.
Yeah.
Like a couple of days before, like in
2018?
29 of December.
Okay,
I posted something and I wrote
2019.
2019 moom.
Yeah.
Foog raa ju force.
2019 foog raa ju. Il a fait 2019 foog raa ju.
So like when I was posting that thing yesterday,
yeah,
the picture that I posted yesterday, I wrote 20,000 for Raju.
Okay.
2019 for 92.
Yeah.
So the first comment that I have for the girl, put it force.
So this girl say you must put the force on it.
Because it has to be different.
Yeah.
And so that's what I made. So 2019 from Naju first.
So okay, so 2019. No. Okay. Yeah.
We humble.
That's true.
Yes.
Yeah.
But we got thing to represent.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So let's just move together
and do it. That's true.
Yeah, to dare to make it, they need to follow the rules.
Absolutely. They need to follow the rules, like he said, because he brought something different. People talk too much about it. Then now today, people are following that same rule. Fata, are you going to be working with any Senegalese up rappers in your new album?
Not yet. I'm just I need lift up.
You need to lift up.
Yeah, and the big names on my.
So are we talking about Jay-Z on your next?
Yeah, why not?
Of course. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
It's not easy. You know the industry for today, but I think like everything is all about connection.
Absolutely. You got the connection, mashallah. You got it.
I'm saying so.
Yeah.
Then you Jim Nyan rek.
Yeah.
Di Nyan talos ñu loxo itam Gambie Senegambians yëpp.
Yeah.
Ñaanal ñu parce que am nañu objectif, am na lu ñu bëgg. We got goals.
For real.
So léegi nag ñun nekk ñu ci same platform that used to be our big brothers like Youssou Ndour, Baba Mal, Omar Penko.
Ismail Lo, yeah.
The big labels was coming and they had to get linked from Chris Brockwell, from MC Solar, Very Positive Black Soul.
Yeah.
I Sting.
Iron Records for Baba Mal.
Yeah, Peter Gabriel.
Yeah.
All give support to big names.
That's true.
Now we don't have it. What we have is just trying to get all of them big brothers.
We're here to do this. Yeah, just show us the way.
Just introduce new big names so we can present what we're doing.
And I even think that they owe it to Senegambian music or Senegalese music, because if they've got the way already been paid for them, so now if they don't pave the way for the upcoming artists, the music will die.
That's the thing happening.
Do you understand?
In West Africa.
The music will die, and then if the music dies, then the entertainment will go off.
That's what happened.
So you big brothers out there, he named them Baba Mal, Youssou Ndour, Ismail Lo,
and that's what I'm doing.
John Seke.
No like
yeah.
I'm in the camera, but
oh, that's very good.
Baba Mal,
yeah.
We did, like I said, big song. When you talk,
that's true.
Podor, yeah. I was like, on the ground. Yo, you got something that you have to
deliver to you people.
To the people. So we here and we can take care of it.
That's true.
So my guy, so they be like, no goals yet. They can continue to prove nothing.
Yeah, that's true.
So we the one that wanted to prove things. So it's not easy, but we deal with it.
Hey, I wish you very good luck on that, seriously, man. And anybody out there into the Senegambian rap music, of course, InterFace Gambia TV, and your presenter, the Jollof Show, Lamin, Jammeh, is wishing you a very good 2019 with all the best, But still, Mr. El Presidente, why do you think the rappers are not making money now, or Senegambian rappers are not making money?
No, first of all,
yeah.
Like Senegal plus Gambians, it's like 15 million.
15 mil.
But 15 million, so you gotta guess like less than 5 million worth, 4 million interest in music.
In music, yeah.
Because the religious listening people, they need religious. And the 5 million, you can see hunger. Like 2 million seniors he actively listen and follow music. So this is too. When the artist books we do Senegal or Gambia, we have more than video 2 million. He's good.
He's done very well.
Yeah.
He or she must done very well.
Yeah, but like Nigeria, they like more than 180,000 million.
Yeah.
And so that's one of the reasons. But when it comes to talent, and creativity. So Africans, West Africa, Senegal, Gambia, we just on the top.
That's true.
Now, like, it's all about numbers.
That's true. And we don't have the numbers.
We don't have the numbers to make that thing.
That's true.
So we more than someone gets Senegal, go get it. We don't got nothing to prove here anymore.
Yeah.
Senegal, I want to love we prove.
When it comes to the music.
So you need to go get it, which is the hardest thing on the way. Because when you're abroad, nobody gonna call you straight. Like when I get out of here, can't do more than Fata.
Yeah.
Expect more next on.
Yeah, that's true.
So they don't know you. So it's gonna be like you starting a new career.
So you need to go get it out for you.
Go get it.
So is that one of the reasons why you went out there to get it?
Yeah, because when I get out, I don't want to just deal only with my people. I want to just go get collaboration with the other ones. So you never know what's gonna happen.
That's true.
Yeah, inside with them studio, I can get into a studio like none of them are Senegalese. But when they hear me talking, even my own language, they can feel the flow.
That's true.
And which is something. And after that, we can just start getting collaboration.
You know, one thing for sure I can tell you, you know, the all of language we speak in Senegambia is very melodious.
Yeah.
You know, I was standing on one day and one guy came to me and asked me, we're doing Senegalese guys, he said, the language you're speaking is very melodious. So, and with that, you can use that to do your music, not only that as well, but to bring in the instruments that they in the Western world will like to work on. Because I've seen in that of your clip that you did with Big Camp. I can see there's a lot of djembe and I can hear a lot of, you know, African instruments, you know.
And he's the American that the first one who lay on the track. So he's the one who felt it earlier. So that's what I'm saying. So we got the same vibe.
Yeah.
But the only thing is like, but guess what? Each of these artists that I'm talking about in the West Africa, like Senegambians, when you go to their Instagram, even when they got 28 or 25 or 10,000 followers, they're good. Because when you talk to us, American artists mostly, like these ones that in the grounds, that like affect them. So they be like, they get impressed with how you guys can get that 10,000 followers.
Wow.
You see?
Yeah.
And Senegal, West Africa, it's hard to get internet.
That's true.
So that's what I'm saying. The only thing is like our people don't have credit cards.
That's true.
To buy things
online.
You know, they're only using internet to like or follows, you know what I mean? So they don't buy nothing. It's not easy.
That's true.
So we definitely need to go get it.
You definitely need to go and get it out there. You heard from the man himself, El Presidente. This is a special interview coming from the Jollof show, your Presidente Lamin Jammeh. It's a pleasure to have this big man sitting right next to me here, you know. Seriously, it's a pleasure. I'm really, you know, appreciate that you came up all the way from the US. I know you're in London to do some business and work, to work on your music career as well. But thank you very much for coming to the Jollof show. InterFace Gambia TV, happy to have you. You're going to wish all my viewers of InterFace and Ben TV a very special Happy New Year.
Yeah, you already know. It all comes from my brother too, man. Alin Toure, man, that's making it happen.
That's true, yeah. Mr. Lin, yo, salute, you know this man. You know, he's my big friend, you know, he's my big brother. He always help me out. You know, whenever he knows that someone is out here, man, he will contact me and say, listen, so...
He's been doing this thing in the game.
Yeah, so we give him a big shout out, Mr. Lin. Yo, respect to you, man.
Yo, all my Senegambians fellas, man, I'm wishing you a very, very happy New Year. You know, we got a lot coming up. I did a lot of things I did almost an anthem.
Yeah.
For the Senegambians.
Wow.
I did with Fata and Abu.
Abu and Fata.
We working on the video. They all waiting for me. They be like, Fata, I'm coming.
Yeah.
So it's just like something crazy. All Gambians, Senegambians go like.
That's true.
So, you know, appreciate it.
Thank you very much. Yeah.
Invitation. I really like the way you guys do it. Like I said, when I get into here, when I see African fellas doing things like that, and I understand the way you're doing it.
That's true.
So, because I've been working on TV, I'm very glad. I'm very proud to see you doing it.
Thank you very much.
Love this thing.
Absolutely, absolutely. That's what we're doing.
Always, man. Yeah, man. Thank you very much. Thank you for the producer. Believe in it. So that make it happen. And wish next year, inshallah.
Yeah, definitely.
Be one of the biggest show ever.
Thanks ever so much. Yéen a ko déggandoor mbokk yi ñu seetaan fii si InterFace Gambia TV ngeen àndoon seen Presidente Lamin Jammeh moom fi a very special guest tey muy Fata ñu naan ko El Presidente mu am lu rëy nag lim def si Sénégambien rap music indi woon ci li nga xam ne nii moo tax lu mënoon a jaay Sénégambien rap music waaye nag ñu bëri na xawoon koo xañamal tere bi tey ñëpp dellu si nag di utoon tere googu noonu pour dindi suuf soosu noonu lekk kook moom mais nag du leen ko bàyyi du leen may dara seen kaw lay dox du dëgg mbaa di ngoon la comme ça ñaa falle ñaameen tellement le Presidente Mr. Lamin Jammeh on my this special show here the Jollof show not a very special guest as well all the way from the US yes Senegal elem but I've been based in US doing his music there and at London the pride doko jang I feel a special interview dina be on this special New Year's mba flal be very special happy New Year be douala la jada kenning la banku ñima bala mbokk yi rek ñu ngi leen di ñaan ni yépp et bonne année. Merci beaucoup Fata, avec plaisir mon frère.
Oui.
Oui, franchement.
Merci oui
avec plaisir franchement.
Oui.
Yéen a ko déggandoor hey ci kaw lay dox day dox seen kaw de mu ngi ñëw de may lan ko bu leen ko may dara nag yéen nag. Dégg ngeen loolu merci we come to our special end to this special program of InterFace Gambia TV on a special Jollof show 2019 nag lépp lu bees la lu ma leen indil moom du ma leen ko wax mais leen ma rek seen kaw laay ñëw merci Fata.
Thank you.
Yo, you know these fams, yo.
Right.
Serious, man.
Man, you're looking out.
Thank you very much for coming.
Mais boo xamul sa bopp ma nee la mi